So, I realized something kind of funny here is, I had a fascination, or had, I mean, I have a fascination with the Mother of Thousands plants. And I just, proliferated them to try different things with them. But it dawned on me just like how many of them I had, and I kind of wanted to share it. Like, this is my grow table. So, like, this was the main bunch that I first brought home with me. I mean, and it's just flourishing and doing wonderful. Or it's not. So what I did is I took a bunch of the pups and I sprinkled them in this large pot and just let them overtake it. So this is just dozens and dozens of different species, but they seem to cram very, very well with each other. And don't really hurt each other. And then I tried to just isolate one little pup off and let it grow, and it grew entirely different. It grew very tall, very quickly, and actually, for whatever reason, at one point, it had a little bit of like a deficiency. At first, I thought it was a nutrient deficiency because it was growing so rapidly, but then the next ones that came out went back to normal, so I'm not sure what happened there, but and then I have a bunch that were just like, as pups were falling off, I would just start putting them in pots, and then that became unsustainable. And I've been experimenting with them, so if I go over to like this flood basin here, I'm gonna see, so there was just other things I did just when I started needing places to put them, so I have them in those type of growing things. And then I started testing to see if they could just be completely immersed, their root systems in water, and they completely survived that. So then I started trying stuff like floating them, and those guys live in water. Their root system is completely in the water, and what I've noticed is they do perfectly fine except for when one of their leaves hit the water. If the leaf itself hits the water, then that rots and deteriorates, but the plant itself and its root system couldn't care. And actually, there's another example of that over here. Bear with me, I'm gonna have to cut across the basement. This is not the way I normally go, so the path's not clear at the moment. But I have another flood basin thingy, sorry about the music, another flood basin thing over here, and what this one does is this has misters that sprays 5 minutes every 6 hours, all day, every day. And as you can see, this one, hold on, this one is growing tremendously well, even in completely hyper-saturated conditions. I mean, you can see, like, look at that, its soils is completely hyper-saturated. And even this guy who's not in that soil, I just try to put him directly in rocks and his roots go down into a waterbed. He's doing fantastic too. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to share that because they're all over the place, and I do love playing with this plant. I think it's a magnificently cool plant. Look at that. So I just wanted to share it with you, and thank you so much for bringing it to my attention and giving me the seed to be able to play with all this. Thanks. Bye.